All right, so as the situation, Herdsmen crisis in Nigeria and other security issues have continued unabated, there have been calls by several groups on Nigerians to resort to local traditional means of defense. These are methods known before, prior to, the prior to this time, where Nigerians are asked to resort to local means of defending themselves. So, one of the groups as being the OPC People Congress, a pan-Yoruba group has been said, and then another group is Afenifere. Well, today another report sprang up that the spokesperson for Afenifere, that's Comrade Yinka, has also reiterated the call that Yoruba people, especially in traditional rulers, more importantly, have been asked to go revisit their traditional means of protection since that security apparatus by the federal government has continued to fail and the kidnaps have not stopped. As a result, let me read part of the thing said by Comrade Yinka. And okay, so he said, I'm reading from what a news organization said about it. It said Yinka Odumake, the organization's national publicity secretary, also advised Yoruba people to look for traditional means of protecting themselves, adding that relying on the federal government for adequate protection may prove costly. Odumake said the governors had a summit in Ibadan yesterday, that's Tuesday, where they attempted to play down what confronts Southwest today. One of the governors that spoke for about 32 minutes didn't mention anything on insecurity in Yoruba. And now all of us are aware that a few days ago they had a meeting. That was on Tuesday, 2 days ago now. They had a meeting. Okay, today is Friday. That's almost 3 days now in Ibadan. And then a lot of people have been saying that the memo that came out of it may not be useful at all. So it looks more like a jamboree. I continue to quote, says, and these are the governors that we are saying Zamfara is the worst hit and that insecurity is a general problem. 24 hours after the summit, we are seeing this happening. Now, this report is coming after, and I should reveal this quickly, this report is coming after another kidnap was immediately reported. So 24 hours after the governors met in Ibadan, Southwest governors met on security situation in the country, especially the ones working in the Southwest, another kidnap was reported. Now let me complete what I was reading. Now he said when they rose from their meeting, they issued their communique. And I'll continue here. It says there's nothing special about the communique and nothing can come out of it. The essence of the summit was not to address the problem, but to just pretend that something is being done. So, but clearly at this point now, the Yoruba people should know that their fate lies with them. Like Afenifere said a week ago, the Yoruba should activate their traditional self-defense system now, because like Theophilus Danjuma said to this country a few weeks back, the people depending on official protection to defend them in this situation now, they will all die one by one. That is what Yinka Odumake said. Yes, Paul Emmanuel, we are live also on YouTube. You're welcome, Japhet King. So I'm sorry that I'm coming late, but I'm sure that there's no time I come online. There will definitely be one or few persons who are also still up, who are not yet in bed. So if you're still up, please join us. Yes, I've just confirmed, Paul Emmanuel, we are also on YouTube live. Periscope, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. All the 4 platforms are streaming live as I speak with you right now. So you can join on any of the platforms. Yes, let me quickly also review that. Days back, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo had the following to say, with respect to the general kidnapping, which we have seen in parts of the country. Again, this is not entirely new. In fact, some of the kidnapping stories you read or listen to are simply not true anywhere. Some are fueled by politics. There are cases of kidnapping, no question at all about that. But some of the more dramatic stories that you hear are simply not true. Every report of kidnapping we receive, we try to verify. And at the end of the day, you find out that people just tell all sorts of stories. That is Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Now, although what is funny to me now is when that man is in President Buhari's hometown in Dara was kidnapped. I don't know whether that was also made up. Okay, when the UBEC, the Universal Basic Education Commission boss was kidnapped along Kaduna Abuja highway, I don't know if that one was also made up. Now, people are also reporting, in fact, if those things are not true, why is the army launching quadcopter in Akure and Ondo State? Now, I know that they are trying to simply downplay it. They are trying to make it look like, it's the same blame game they played between 2015 and 2019 to say, oh, yes, we know that they are killing people, all right, but they have not killed as much as they killed under Jonathan. Some of you that are aware or that are familiar with that particular report, where the presidency was claiming that we know that people are dying, yes, but they never reached the people who died under Jonathan. They are now competing with the number of people that die. Most people die. It's just very funny the kind of country we have found ourselves in. Now, it's also even more funny and pathetic that we are being advised to resort to traditional means of protection. Now, this is to invite and to advise all of you who are either Christians or Muslims. See, people that are getting kidnapped also know God. All right. In fact, some people are being kidnapped on their way to church, on their way back from church. So, in case you don't know your Babalawo, all right, in case you have forgotten your the rules of Babalawo, you had better go and look for your Babalawo again. And if you don't have one, go and borrow. This is a very crucial time in Nigeria's life. All right. Even the police and the police and the soldiers you are relying on, now Babalawo they too they rely on. So you cannot rely on security agencies in this country. Easy. I greet you from Israel. Good job, Israel from Maryland, USA. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining on this broadcast. So what am I simply trying to say, people, is that the people you are relying on for your own protection, they are relying on a Babalawo in their village. So if you have a Babalawo in your own village too, they are advising you to go back to your own too and get your own, whether on two or something. All right. You're welcome, Udok and Zelu. I greet you. So that is what we are now going to resort to. Now, me, I don't have a Babalawo, and that is what I want to beg you for. If you know any Babalawo that you know is original, that say it dey kakaraka, if you borrow me your own, I beg. I need Babalawo at this time. Okay, these are crucial times. It's a very critical situation. So that is the news I said let me quickly come up and discuss before I go to bed. I came in very late, and this is about it's past 1 a.m. All my neighbors are sleeping already, and before dawn before morning I have to get out of the house again. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the situation. What do you think? What do you feel about it? Are you ready? Do you have a Babalawo? Those are the questions arising. Do you have a Babalawo you can borrow me? Borrow me your own. I'll appreciate you. Udo Kanzelu says, what do I need Babalawo for? Yes, let me repeat it. Let me just take one slide again. They have been advising us to resort to traditional means of protection since the federal government agencies have already failed us, and everybody is being advised to go and resort to their juju or traditional means of protection, because Herdsmen attack may not be going down any soon. In fact, it's going to be increasing almost every day. If you are not careful, every day it increases. And Southwest is, in fact, there's now, the governors are now arguing whether it is Zamfara that is the worst hit, or it is Southwest that is the worst hit in terms of herdsmen crisis. Now, whether you are the worst hit or not the worst hit, the fact that you have been hit at all means that you should brace up your security. And you cannot be confronting people that have all those weapons that are said to be sophisticated. You cannot be confronting them with, in fact, we learned that another 28 people were kidnapped again on their way from Ekiti to Onitsha. They were kidnapped, 28, including core members. Yeah, and people are being advised to resort to native means of protection. Easy is asking, what is the essence of government? Well, government is also depending on the native means. So if you know the source, why wait for the secondary protection? Government is secondary. Government is also depending on the primary, which is native means of protection. So go and look for juju. That's what we are simply saying. I don't want this broadcast to be long, actually. So go and look for your own babalawo. If you don't have borrow, me too, I want to borrow babalawo now, because as it be now, I be like all of us need babalawo according to the advice they give us now. In fact, it's a big shame. So all of now they defend PDP is better than APC, APC is better than PDP, and I don't see on our lives outside now, and I don't see them as we going. So now, so we do now. Babalawo, all of us they look for now. Now, easy say he's tired. You don't tire for Nigeria. That's what it be. So people, share this broadcast, and we'll take this conversation further tomorrow. I'm sorry I came up late, so not many people online at this time. But that's just the bit I want to. Japheth King said, what you need is Angel Michael to protect you. See, all those people that are being kidnapped, they are Christians. Some of them are coming from church. Some of them are on their way to church when they get kidnapped. They have Angel Michael and Angel plus Angel Gabriel. In fact, priests are being kidnapped too. And let me quickly review this as I close. That I know a bishop in this country that is CSO is an OPC man. I'm not supposed to say this, but I know. And they'll be telling you to come and receive prayer for protection. And you'll be taking all your money, tithe and offering to go and be praying in their church. But I know a bishop in this country that has security, Elox van, all of those things, they are protecting him. But the CSO is an OPC guy. So if you like, when they say resort to traditional protection, you'll be saying Angel Michael is your protection. So Sibe. So Sibe, go and find out. I will not tell you who the bishop or the person is. Go and find out by yourself. There's one bishop, a major one, strong one, big guy in this country. In CSO, now OPC. Yeah. Now me talk am and a live video. I know they delete am. Now me talk am. One bishop for this country. People that are parading around him. All the security haze that he has. The CSO, the chief of them, now OPC. Now Shegun Olo talk am for Objectv Media. Quote me anywhere. Do your finding. I'm not gonna mention the name. Go do your finding by. I don't give you tip. Do your finding by yourself. Alright. Now here I won't stop on today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Japheth King Izzy, Favor Wajai, all of you, I greet you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm sorry I came late. Let's keep it short so that people that want to play back can see. You know, nobody is safe in this country. Only God is our protection. I don't know any babalawo. If you have one, you can borrow me. I'll do screening shout to know whether I can take it. Right. So, but as we speak right now, all of us are just weathering this. We just weather the storm. That's what this country be right now. So thank you so much, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. My contacts, I can't display because I'm not using my normal studio stuff right now because my main camera fell off its tripod and I'm still looking for how to fix that. Otherwise, it's easier for me to use my system to type on the screen, but I can do that here, you know. But let me call it 081 70 74 7424. I call it once more 081 70 74 74 24. That's it. Thank you so much. All right, I close for now. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.